Toledo, it is now time for the very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. Our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been seated into an order based on a random draw. It's going to be them against the clock, against the track, to see who can get the fastest time in this round. The winner of this competition will not only claim the racing crown, but also those very important points, those first 8 points of the event. So all right, let's make some noise. Who's ready for JCB Racing?
Up first, make some noise for Triton Robbins in a crazy train. Triton Robbins in a crazy train, kicking us off here in the JCB Racing competition. He's looking for JCB Racing win number 8 of the series here today. He's got to be tight on those corners and stay low as he crosses that finish line. Every competitor is hoping for a smooth run. Let's go green! Triton Robbins in a crazy train, first to go here in the JCB Racing competition, but 5 seconds will be added to his time, making that a time of 16.350 due to that Monster Jam turn cone. Once again, you saw Crazy Train kick off racing, but by taking out that Monster Jam turn cone, he was given a 5-second penalty added to his racing time. Any driver who is able to knock that out of there, that flowered parameter, unfortunately will be victim of that 5-second penalty. Our next driver is ready to go. Let's hear it for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Angelina Knock and Megalodon's looking for a clean, fast pass. She's got to be tight on those corners, but that last one could make or break the racing run. Let's go green! The time for Megalodon is 11.644. Once again, that time for Megalodon was 11.644. Once again, that time for Megalodon was 11.644. But our next competitors pulled to the line. Let's hear it from Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is looking for JCB Racing win number 6 here on the series. He's almost got that track dialed in from what we've seen from him so far here in the Huntington Center. Looking for, again, another clean pass, tight on that last corner and low over the pod to that finish line. Let's go racing! The time for Plain Crazy is a 10.336. That is the new time to beat. Once again, that time for Plain Crazy was 10.336. Next up, he's looking for those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in Zombie. John Zimmer in Zombie, behind the wheel since 2005. He's proven that he can tackle competitors, tracks, and so much more. Looking for an experienced run. That means he's going to stay tight to those corners, fast on the straightaways, and low on top of the pod. Can he do it? Let's go green! The time for Zombie is 10.693. Once again, that time for Zombie was 10.693. Our next competitors pulled to the track. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco looking to shave off time from yesterday and get the win. The time for El Toro Loco is a 9.955. That is your new time to beat. Check out the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Up and over on one wheel, makes it over that finish line. See, in that case, staying on top of your truck and having speed over the pod can really work in a driver's advantage. Coming in with that new time to beat, El Toro Loco, a 9.955. Once again, the time for El Toro Loco, and your new time to beat is 9.955. Our next competitor is ready to pull to the line. Let him hear you. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody in Gravedigger wants a taste of that racing win. Looking for JCB Racing win number 7. He's going to need to be dialed in, needing a 9-second pass. Can he do it? The time for Gravedigger is 10.827. Once again, that time for Gravedigger was 10.827. Your next competitor has taken the JCB Racing win every event here in the Huntington Center. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Now the only driver besides Fernando Martinez to get a 9-second pass. He's going to have to pull it off for the 4th time if he wants to take that racing win once again. El Toro Loco really proposing as a threat. Let's see what he does. The time for terminal velocity is a 9.556. Monster Jam fans, he's done it again. Terminal velocity coming in with an even faster time than we've seen the fastest time of the weekend. It's a 9.556, and that is currently the time to beat. But we've got one fierce competitor left, and she can shake it all up. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in his Sparkle Smash. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash has been able to pull off a 9-second pass last weekend. Can she do it again here today? Up against the reigning JCB Racing champion from earlier this weekend. It all comes down to this. Go green! The time for Sparkle Smash is 10.057. Toledo, that means your JCB Racing winner is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity takes the JCB Racing win here today, making that his 11th JCB Racing win so far on the series, beating not only the rest of the competition, but his own personal record every single time, coming in with the fastest pass. Give it up for your JCB Racing winner.
It really feels like Toledo has become your brand new home. It's your brand new fandom. You are just racking up the fans here in Toledo. Another 8 points, another racing win. So you have just been getting faster and faster. What attributes to your fastness in JCB Racing?
Just staying consistent and not really changing too far from the course. I keep hitting the same line, critiquing myself here and there, trying some new stuff, and it seems to be working out for me. Man, I've been the only one in the nines this entire weekend. Then my guy Fern laid down a 9-second pass too, and I heard him announce that. I was like, dang, he got a good pass. I knew I had to bring it. Just barely beat him though. I'll take this one.
Yeah, it was an incredibly close point of the nines between you and Fern. But then, of course, now we're coming up to your favorite competition, which is Monster Jam two-wheel skills, where the combo king is hoping to dominate. What are you looking for now that we have messed around with the track a little bit during JCB Racing? How is it feeling for two-wheel skills?
The track's actually really shaping up really good for two-wheel. I got some tricks up my sleeve. You guys are going to see some crazy stuff out here. These trucks are going to literally look like RC cars. We're going to have these things up on the nose, up on the rear tires, throwing them into combos, crashes, saves. Who knows what could happen. We're getting started, Toledo. First competition's down. We got another one coming up for you. Are you ready?
Give it up one more time for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
For the fourth time here this weekend, adding those points, and here's where it all matters. Bring your eyes up to the PKT overall event leaderboard. These point standings we're going to show you throughout the event because this is what it's all battling out for. We got John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity taking that first place spot with a total of 8 points. El Toro Loco joining that club of a 9-second run in second place with a total of 7. Sparkle Smash in third with a total of 6. And Plain Crazy in fourth with a total of 5. You can see how it trickles down there with Zombie, Gravedigger, Megalodon, and Crazy Train. But all 8 of our drivers have another opportunity to snag 8 points, and that's coming up in the two-wheel skills challenge. You're going to get to be the official judges, and we're going to see some crazy moves, so buckle up. The fun is just getting started. We've got more Monster Jam action headed your way, but you know what? I'm going to let the drivers tell you exactly what to expect in this competition.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for the Monster Jam Mini Jams race, where we're going to give a post-show meet and greet pass so you can go meet the drivers, get some autographs, maybe take some extra pictures. And we've got our two contestants right here. They're going to team up. So we've got Kane over here, Dixon over here. They've been collaborating. They're going to work together because they're going to try to see if they can win the post-show meet and greet pass. Are you having fun so far, Kane?
Yes.
You said this was your very first time doing something like this. So as it lived to expectation, you having some fun?
Yeah.
Are you ready to be the spokesperson all on the line to see whether or not you guys go to the meet and greet?
Yeah.
Locked in. I love it. All right, you're going to take a look at the screen right here. You have your choice between Zombie, Digatron, and Sparkle Smash. Which one do you guys think is going to win the race?
Zombie.
All right, he says Zombie. Are you good with that pick? All right, we're good with that pick. Line them up. Let's go. And we're off. Zombie is in last place. Nixon, what's going on? Are you nervous at all?
Yes.
I would be too. But he's making a comeback. Are you more confident now in his pick?
Yes.
This is right. Like, if he doesn't win, you don't get to go to the meet and greet. Do you understand what's on the line? Kane, you're not as nervous as I am. And that is why. Great job, guys. Give me 5. Bam. Bam. And this is for you guys. You guys are going to get to go to the post-show meet and greet. You're going to get the chance to meet all of the drivers. You're going to get some autographs, get some pictures. That sounds pretty cool, right? That's what I'm talking about. These guys are pumped up about it. If you want to join them and go to the post-show meet and greet, we still got a couple of spots available for this event. Go ahead and look at the video board. We've got a QR code right there. After the event, you can scan that, or actually, sales end before halftime. So you got to scan that now, get your tickets now, so that after the event, you'll be ready to go and have your spot locked in for the post-event meet and greet.
We are about to kick off one of my favorite competitions. It's this two-wheel skills challenge, and we are handing the scoring over to you. So Toledo fans, I hope you're ready. Carlos, at this point, it's in the fans' hands.
That's right. You guys are not just spectators here. You guys are official fan judges, and teamed up with our expert judge in the building tonight, you guys will crown our champion for the two-wheel skills challenge. Remember, you're going to go to judgeszone.com after the pass. Watch for these ribbon boards to go red, and that means it's time for you to shine and lock in those scores. All right, Toledo, make some noise. I want to hear you if you're ready for the two-wheel skills challenge.
Up first, this flight might have a little turbulence. Let's hear it for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Toledo, he's still got one attempt remaining.
some noise, Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. Those ribbon bars are red, guys. Make some noise, get on judgeszone.com and lock in those scores.
Plain Crazy absolutely kicks off the two-wheel skills competition with a fantastic run. Toledo, what a great way to start off the competition. We got to see 2 attempts, and not only that, but we got to see some crazy maneuvers within those 2 attempts. You see him up on 2 Big AT tires. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Pops it up on top of the pod, maintaining control, balancing on 2 tires to be able to pull off this move, let alone get ground under you, move across the pod. Absolutely insane, on the brink of defying gravity. Let's see exactly what you guys thought this first run earned. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is, it's a 7.229. That is your current score to beat. Looks like I am getting word from my team. We potentially could have an update from our pit reporter, Karina Encarnacion. She is in the back, keeping you guys up to date with the stories. So in just a few minutes, we could be getting an update from our Monster Jam hot pits from Karina. We're going to keep you guys up to date. We've got our officials testing team at Megalodon, and what could be potential trouble for Plain Crazy out on the track as well. But our pit reporter, Karina, will give us that Northern Tool pit report. Karina, talk to us about what's going on with Team Sparkle Smash.
Well, definitely, as you can see, she was able to make it out for JCB Racing, but there's a little bit of trouble with our mythical unicorn. It has been all hands on deck from all of our Monster Jam Uno-Age technicians, because they had to replace a very big, important part, which is the drive shaft. As you can see, it's a very long piece. It's very important in the Monster Jam truck. It's just as important as the motors and the transmission. We definitely need this to turn those big old BKT tires. And it looks like our team is assembling the brand new one inside of Sparkle Smash as we speak. So we might be able to see her come back out for the two-wheel skills competition. So fingers crossed that our mythical unicorn will come fiercely racing back.
Monster Jam fans, Monster Jam has come together with an awesome organization, and we're going to tell you about it right now. So if you look on the screen, we've got a QR code to donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's an organization that takes away all of the costs for children with cancer and relieves all of that stress. And they believe that no kid should have to deal with that, no family should have to deal with those costs. So we've partnered up with them, and we made it a little fun. So if you scan that QR code to donate, you can attach it to one of our drivers. And we have this fun little competition to see who can be the St. Jude ambassador of the event. So you can scan that QR code, donate, all the proceeds go to St. Jude. We're just trying to make it fun and have some friendly competition between our drivers to see who can be the St. Jude ambassador of the event.
Toledo, you noticed Plain Crazy Montana Robbins there on the track, and if you were watching those BKT tires as he was being recovered by our track construction crew, there's not any turning happening in those back tires. Looks like only his front left tire is able to turn right now. And we will be able to get the scoop not only from our pit reporter, Karina, but two second-generation drivers, a part of the Robbins team. They will be the ones, the drivers, rolling up their sleeves and getting into working on Plain Crazy. With Freestyle still to come, this is really a tough moment to experience any breakage on a truck, but These Robbins brothers, the team that they've got, it's full of really, really talented UNOE technicians, talented experience. So we're going to get that story and exactly how difficult it may be to prepare Plane Crazy for our Monster Jam Freestyle competition.
Exactly, Keaton. And like you said, there's only 3 competitions. We used to have 4. We've cut it down to 3. So every competition is that much more important. The one advantage that these guys have is that they also work on their trucks, like you were saying. So these drivers hopefully have a better knowledge of what is going on with the truck so they can team up and go as fast as possible. I know Triton is still ready to go, so he'll probably be too busy maybe during the competitions, in between, trying to fix out his brother's truck. We've seen incredible comebacks before. We've got some amazing technicians. This team is obviously one of the underdogs, but a powerhouse nonetheless. Hopefully we can keep you guys up to date. That way maybe his 2 wheels over, but he can come back, still get some points for the freestyle competition later today.
Toledo, we're ready to get back to the 2-wheel skills action. Let's see those trained conductors for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Going in for the second attempt. Toledo, let's see what he's got.
Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. You see that QR code, you see the ribbon boards, it's time to lock in those scores. You and our expert judge will crown our champion. Less than 20 seconds left. Judgezone.com, lock in those scores. Tell us what you thought of that run.
Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, looking for a combo on both of those attempts there. You see him on the second attempt fly over the pod, up on 2 tires, and then he fights track conditions a little bit, but able to pop it up there for a second and land back on BKT tires. So we're going to see exactly what you guys thought of those 2 attempts. We got your scores locked in. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... it's a score of a 5.583. That's good enough for second place. I'm getting word from our officials. Toledo, Megalodon is next to compete in the competition, but we are seeing if she's able to fire that Monster Jam truck. A little bit earlier on, there was trouble on the track for Megalodon. We're going to see if she can start up her Monster Jam truck to be able to compete and put out her 2 attempts for the 2-wheel skills challenge. You can see our tech official in communication with Angelina Knock, who's got radio frequency to her crew chief. Looks like they're removing the cords, which could be good for Team Megalodon. She's headed for a run. Toledo, make some noise. Angelina Knock in Megalodon. She's looking for that sweet spot, that one moment where those PKT tires hit the ramp in that perfect spot. Looks like she's trying it again, Toledo. Angelina Knox waving to the crowd.
Scoring is open. Make some noise, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com. 10 seconds left. Let us know what you thought.
Angelina Knock in Megalodon, such a fun driver to watch here in the two-wheel skills competition. Give her some love, Toledo. Absolutely great to see her out on the track. And you know what, we get to see how much hard work goes into actually pulling off a maneuver like that when we get to see her search for that sweet spot. But we have your scores locked in. Let's check it out. We got that current score to beat right now, held by Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. It's a score of a 7.229. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 7.302. You have a new leader. Next up, he's in that black and green wrecking machine. Give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Try to save that last one and make some noise. Black and green wrecking machine. Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com. Scoring is open. Scoring is open. Help us crown our champion.
Matt Cody in Gravedigger laying it down in the two-wheel skills challenge. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Able to take it up on two tires, but check out how grooved that top of the pod is. He's got to defy gravity to be able to balance all of that, then goes in for his second attempt. Fights track conditions a little bit, but like we know Matt Cody to do, pushes through, pushing that truck to the ragged edge. So let's see what you guys thought. We got the current scores locked in. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is, it's a 7.806. We have a new leader. Next to the track, he's looking for those zombie arms. Give it up for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Scoring is open. That was John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Judgeszone.com. Let us know what you thought of both of those passes. Crazy big popper. The pod shows the damage with a jaw left over. Keaton, what a run.
What a run indeed. John Zimmer in Zombie coming out for the two-wheel skills competition, proving exactly why he can keep up with these youngsters who grew up watching him out on the track. We've got the scores locked in, so it all comes down to exactly what you think. Let's see what you scored that run. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a 7.656 right now. That's good enough for second place. Next to the track, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Two great passes. Just when you think he's done, he saves it all the way across the pod on that nose wheel, then back up. Gotta love it. Such big machines, but such control. Let us know what you thought at judgeszone.com.
Toledo, take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. John Zimmer Jr. out there showing all of you exactly why we call him the Combo King. Not only is he up on 2 wheels, but you can see he's picking specific parts of that pod to show off his skills. So we're going to see today how well that paid off. We have that current score to beat right now held by Matt Cody in Gravedigger. It's a score of a 7.806. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is... It's a 9.073. You got yourselves a new leader. But our next competitor is looking to change that. Get your Toro horns ready for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
That bull did not come to play. Make some noise, Fernando Martinez and Toro Loco. What a save. What in the world was that save? That was crazy. The terrain is getting harder and harder to control, but not for Fernando Martinez. Let us know what you thought about that on judgeszone.com.
Fernando Martinez absolutely throwing it down. Look at the super glue glued to the action replay. We have to watch this for a second time. Check it out. A fantastic attempt, first attempt for the 2-wheel skills. Lays it down, but the crazy corkscrew move. Look, we're using this lightly, Fernando, but that's a holy Toledo moment right there. Absolutely insane. Up on 1 wheel for the BKT 2-wheel skills challenge. An absolute insane run. Let's check out those scores. That current score to beat right now is held by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He's got a score of a 9.073. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is a 9.331. Toledo, you got yourselves a new leader. 7 trucks have gone here in the 2-wheel skills competition. You can tell we're missing just 1 truck here. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash just minutes ago was getting an updated brand new driveline. We heard our pit reporter Karina talk about how essential that part is, but so much work goes into putting that driveline into that Monster Jam truck. They were fighting against the clock with minutes to spare. Toledo, make some noise for your next competitor, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. The hard work of our UNOH technicians put to work on Team Sparkle Smash. We got to get this track clear for her, so while we get the track cleared and ready for the final bit of our two-wheel skills challenge, Carlos, what's going on in the stands?
Well, after an amazing Monster Jam event, it's pretty common I have to go get some dinner. So Bubba 33s is hooking us up with a $50 gift card, and I've got some contestants right here, but you guys gotta win the game. Here's what's going on. So this is the way that it's gonna work. Lyrics are gonna start, or a song is gonna start to play, and some lyrics are gonna be on the video board. When those lyrics go away, you guys gotta sing the missing lyrics, okay? If you guys know the song, sing along with them. We're trying to win them dinner here. If you guys get those lyrics right, you guys are gonna get a $50 gift card to Bubba 33s. All right. Are you guys ready? All right, we're gonna listen for the song. It's gonna start to play. Listen closely, okay? Song, hit it one more time, and this time pause. There it is. All right, now we see the lyrics on the screen. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Sing it, guys. Well, now let it go. Hit it. Let it go. Let it go. All right, let's find out. Did you get it right? I think you did. I think I know that song too. Play the song. You got it right! Let it go, it is! Nice and easy. We wanted to hook you guys up with dinner, so with that being the case, thank you to Bubba 33's $50 gift card. Make some noise for Bubba 33's. It's a free dinner!
Congratulations, a fantastic run. And check this out, because in the two-wheel skills challenge, we got El Toro Loco currently sitting in that top spot. This would make it his second win in the competition if that were to be, but Terminal Velocity sits in second with one driver still to go. This could be shaken up. We're ready to get back to the action. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
The comeback queen. Scoring is open. Make some noise. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Let us know at judgeszone.com what you thought. You and our expert judge will crown our champion.
I mean, talk about a nail-biting situation. The tension rising for Jamie Sullivan, out and just in time for that run. She's able to lay down 2 attempts for the two-wheel skills competition here, popping that Monster Jam truck up on it, 2 BKT tires. You've never seen a unicorn do something like that, that's for sure. But here at Monster Jam, Jamie Sullivan's bringing the action, and you guys are bringing the scores. We finally have those scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is, it's a 7.962. Toledo, that means your winner of the two-wheel skills competition is Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez takes home win number 11 in the two-wheel skills challenge. A crazy corkscrew move that all these Toledo fans will definitely remember. We're gonna get to hear from the winner himself. Give it up one more time. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
Fernando Martinez coming in and making sure that John Zimmer Jr. doesn't get another clean sweep, taking the 8 points in the two-wheel skills competition. It's definitely one of the toughest competitions because there's only so many moves you can pull off.
Yeah, absolutely right. And honestly, sometimes accidents are your best friends. You're either good or you're lucky, and I think that was a little bit of both. Hopefully, Toledo, you seem like you like it, so thank you guys so much for picking me as the winner. I really appreciate that.
Definitely doing a little bit of salsa there with that save. The Latin flavors coming out. And then, of course, after halftime, we're going to go to our next competition, everyone's favorite, Monster Jam Freestyle. So what other tricks does this crazy bull have up its sleeve?
I don't know if you guys have ever seen an El Toro Loco ask for belly rubs, but I'm feeling like she might want to roll over. I'm feeling like she might want to get a little crazy, but I don't know. My right foot's feeling heavy. All I need to know is if Toledo's ready, you need to make some noise right now.
A crazy first half of our Monster Jam event already underway. You know what, so I think it's time for us to get up, stretch our legs. This now begins Monster Jam halftime. We want to encourage you to get out onto the concourse, check out the food, check out the drinks. Make sure you check out our Monster Jam merchandise so that you can have a piece of Monster Jam to take home with you. But don't forget, when you get up, get that break, come back to your seats because we have so much more action headed your way. Not only do we have Karina bringing us the Northern Tool Pit Report, but we're also going to get to see the superstars of freestyle motocross take to the sky and compete against one another in the best trick competition. And of course, we've got Monster Jam Freestyle, so make sure you get back to your seats in time for the second half of our Monster Jam event. These drivers are all battling it out, and these are the points that matter. Take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard. We actually have a tie, a two-way tie for first place right now. Check it out. El Toro Loco tied with Terminal Velocity has been sweeping the weekend, both of them having a total of 15 points. And Sparkle Smash Jamie Sullivan sitting in third with a total of 12. A two-way tie again for fourth place between Zombie and Gravedigger. Both of them having a total of 8 points. Plain Crazy currently sitting in 6th, Megalodon in 7th, and Crazy Train in 8th. But there's so much more freestyle action to come, more points and more action, but it all depends on the condition of our Monster Jam trucks right now. Karina, you're going to give us a great update. What's going on in the pits? We know there's been a lot happening with these Monster Jam trucks.
That is exactly correct. So behind me, you see that Plain Crazy got a little bit of turbulence during the two-wheel skills competition. And what is actually happening right now, it's a little bit of an all hands on deck to help Team Robbins get this plane back on track because we are getting another transmission swap. This is the weekend for transmissions. And if you take a look up at the video board, you're going to get to see a little bit of what is going on. So first, they're going to remove the transfer case, which is a piece that is in front of the transmission. That piece inside of it has gears, and what that does is that helps connect the transmission and the drive shaft, so they communicate through this transfer case. So it looks like they're getting a brand new transmission in and a brand new transfer case as we speak. As you can see, they're still diagnosing what is going on, so hopefully Plain Crazy will be back for freestyle, ready to go, ready to rip the runway and take off for the final time here this weekend.
Thanks so much, Karina. You know what? If it was any other team other than our Monster Jam teams, I'd be a little concerned. But we know that they're super hardworking. So keep us up to date with everything in the pits. We know you're going to give us that scoop. And Monster Jam fans, if you're still out on that concourse, make your way back to your seats because we got the superstars of freestyle motocross and more Monster Jam action headed your way soon. Toledo, I'm going to need you to make some noise for the superstars of our freestyle motocross team. Give it up for TJ Tiffany, Greg Duffy, Scott Murray, and Nick Desmond.
That is right, Toledo. It is time to meet the 4 superstars of freestyle motocross. They're going to come out here and they're going to do some practice jumps just to get a little warmed up in preparation for our best trick competition. Now remember, Monster Jam fans, we only have one rule when it comes to freestyle motocross. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So let's get ready to meet each one of our freestyle motocross superstars. And kicking things off, coming up first, Nick Desmond. Up next, rider to the ramp, we have TJ Tiffany. Next on the ramp, we have Greg Duffy. And last, but certainly not least, Scott Murray. So what do you say, Ohio? Let's make some noise for freestyle motocross. Now, Toledo, these superstars have been riding for several years of their time. They have had plenty of practices in foam pits and just different styles of ramps all the time, trying a bunch of different crazy tricks. So we just want to let you know, if you're not a professional, kids, don't try this at home. The nice switchblade there from Nick Desmond. Nice double-handed seat grab from Greg Duffy. Those are pretty good. Let's see what else they've got, because they are still getting warmed up. That one is called a Lazy Boy from TJ Tiffany. A kiss of death from Scott Murray. But Toledo, we still got one more round to go. Make some noise. Toledo, we still got one more rider to go. Make some noise! Those were some great rounds. You fellas ready? All warmed up, ready to go? Looks like everybody's ready. So Toledo, do you want some more? Then more is what you're gonna get, because it's time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross, where our 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're gonna need your help to determine who will win the best trick competition by having those smartphones handy and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in your score for each one of our superstars. So Toledo, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Keep up that energy and give our first rider a warm welcome. Let's hear it for Nick Desmond. There you go, Toledo. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding with Monster Jam for 4 years and been riding for a total of 19 years. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. One more time, give it up for Nick Desmond.
Put your hands together for Nick Desmond. Toledo, it's time to head on over to judgeszone.com. You have a very important job. You got to get those scores locked in for the first competitor of the Best Trick competition, Nick Desmond.
Nick Desmond kicking us off here in the Best Trick competition. A great trick, too, to set the bar for the rest of the riders. All 4 of them are competing for that title of Best Trick winner, and only one of them will be able to walk away with it. You setting the bar and score for Nick Desmond right now sets the precedent for the rest of the competition, so let's check it out. The score for Nick Desmond is... It's a 7.939. That is your current score to beat. Up next, make some noise for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany's from Orlando, Florida. He's an international stunt rider and has been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life, Avengers Endgame, and you might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. Toledo, today is also TJ Tiffany's birthday. Make some noise if you're celebrating a birthday here too today. He's ready to hit the track. Let's see what he's got. TJ Tiffany.
Cranking it up a notch in the Best Trick competition, it's TJ Tiffany. That is the first backflip of the competition. Toledo, it's time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his best trick.
TJ Tiffany pulling out the flip here for the Best Trick competition. I think a sweet birthday win would sound super good for TJ, but it's going to be up to you guys. We got your scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for TJ Tiffany is... There you go, Toledo, an 8.909. We have a new leader. But up next, he's looking to shake up the competition. Make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland. He's a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He's performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450. One more time, Greg Duffy.
Put your hands together for Greg Duffy. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his best trick compared to TJ.
Check it out on the Super Glued to the Action replay. Greg Duffy getting some major air, almost completely up and down at the peak of that trick. Absolutely insane, but it's up to you guys. Lock in those scores. You know exactly what to do. And we've got that official score locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Greg Duffy is... It's an 8.506 right now. That's good enough for second place. But we've got one rider left. Toledo, make some noise for Scott Murray. Scott Murray is from Helps, Michigan. He's been riding professionally for 23 years. He's a 2008 Navy Moto Best Trick World Champion. And today, he's bringing you his best trick in the Huntington Center on his Yamaha YZ 450F. Toledo, one more time, Scott Murray.
Let's get those scores locked in for Scott Murray. Rounding out our best trick competition with a whip, time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let them know what you thought of that best trick.
Check it out again on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Scott Murray pulling off a whip, one of my favorite best tricks here in the best trick competition to be done by any one of these four, but he chose that as his best trick. You guys choose the scores, and we're the closest we've been to crowning a winner. We got the scores locked in. The score for Scott Murray is at 8.177. Toledo, that means your winner of the best trick competition, it's the birthday boy, TJ Tiffany.
All right, that is a fantastic best trick competition. Toledo, the boys and I want to know, do you want some more? Well, birthday boy, it sounds like Toledo wants some more. So what do you got?
Oh man, we're having fun down here. You guys having fun up there or what? All right, the boys and I, we're gonna come out here next. We're gonna do something called FMX trains. We're gonna try to get all of us as close as we can together, get us all up in the air at the same time. I want you guys to clap your hands, stomp your feet, make some noise for the boys.
Toledo, you heard the man. Time to make some noise for the boys, because it's time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where our four superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single file train formation. And remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam with FMX. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, Monster Jam fans, because they're about to take off. They're starting those engines. They're already warmed up and amped up. That best trick competition set the tone for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross. Remember, as soon as you see them all hit that ramp at the same time, they want you to clap your hands and stomp your feet. Toledo, make some noise for the boys! See now, Toledo, I would like to do something with you guys. I want you guys to blow the roof off of the Huntington Center as soon as you see the boys get close to that ramp. Here we go, Toledo. Blow the roof off the Huntington Center. Let all of Ohio hear you. Pretty good, Toledo. But I think we need to let them know. You guys want to see it? One more time. One more time. Let them hear you. That's what I'm talking about, Toledo. You guys have been fantastic all afternoon. You've been so loud, and you asked so nicely. The boys heard you, and you shall receive. Toledo, let's make some noise for the final time for Freestyle Motocross. Nick Desmond, Greg Duffy, Scott Murray, and of course, your best trick competition winner and birthday boy, TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany, the birthday boy, getting the best trick competition win. So not only are you here being incredible in front of the live audience fans, but as we mentioned, you're also an incredible stunt performer. What is the latest thing that is coming out that has your face stamped on it?
There's actually a new show called The Waterfront that's coming out on, I'm not really sure what program it's on, and then I did some motorcycle crashes, and the new Captain America that just came out. If you've seen that, like the first scene, it's pretty cool. We steal the we steal the stuff and we get blown up. It's pretty rad.
And how awesome is it that you get to kind of combine your worlds of stunts and then, of course, bringing Monster Jam into the mix with freestyle motocross?
There's nothing else like it. Like, doing stuff in front of the camera is amazing, but out here in front of a live crowd, you guys cheered us on. The guys, I think, kind of went a little easy on me for being my birthday and everything. You guys picked me to come out on top. I greatly appreciate it. You guys having fun out there?
And one more final question before we let the birthday boy go. So we, the Monster Jam fans, want to know, who is Meatball?
Oh man, Meatball's a character I play in the first episode of the new Outer Banks, and there's a big dirt bike race. We're all on there, and I'm like the prized competition that won the year before and everything. And you guys got to check it out. It's pretty entertaining. But we definitely thank you guys for coming out here, spending your hard-earned money. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
That's right. So make sure to check out Meatball in Outer Banks. Let's give it up for our birthday boy, TJ.
Monster Jam fans, this is the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Is open for the first freestyle competitor. Let's make some noise. That was John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Judgeszone.com lock in those scores and crown our freestyle champion.
John Zimmer in Zombie, kicking off freestyle the only way he knows how, and he comes hot out of the gate, foot heavy on that throttle, but the control that he's able to take really shows the seat time he's got behind the wheel of a Monster Jam truck. We got the scores locked in. It'll set the bar for the rest of the competition, so let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is a 6.908. That is the score to beat. Up next, clear those train tracks, get your train horns ready for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train.
everyone's conductor arms in the air, Toledo. Give it up. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Ribbon boards are red. Make sure you go to judgeszone.com. Less than 20 seconds left to lock in your scores.
Triton Robbins coming high to say to the crowd after that run, and he should be proud of that. We've seen two competitors so far fill the entire freestyle clock, which takes a smart driver. That means you got to be watching for those landings, watching for those impacts, recover, and pull off another move. Triton Robbins did just that here in the freestyle competition, but we're going to see what you think that run deserved. Let's check out the scores. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... it's a 7.232. We have a new leader. Get those shark attacks ready. She's gonna hit the track. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
And that will do it. Let's hear it for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Judgeszone.com, scan that QR code, judgeszone.com, lock in your scores.
Angelina Knock should be proud of that freestyle run. We get to see her out there, foot heavy on the throttle, a speedy freestyle. She takes advantage of multiple obstacles out on that pod, and we see her getting really comfortable here, which is so fun to watch. We get to see her hit that pod from all different angles, having a blast out on that track, and we've got your scores locked in. She's coming out of that truck with style to see that score. Let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... that's a 7.377. We have a new leader.
Monster Jam fans, take a look at the video board. We're about to play something called the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. Really simple. Watch that trophy go round and round underneath those helmets and try to guess which one it lands. Do you still got it? Going round and round. Is it going to be 1, 2, or 3? What are we thinking? I see some 2s. I see a 1 right over there. A 3. Yo, let's find out. It's not under number 1. It's not under number 3. And if you guessed number 2, you are absolutely correct. Great job, guys. That was the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. It's time to get back to the action, though. Kian, let them know who's coming up next.
Toledo. Those bells only mean one thing. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Toledo, he's lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Keep that energy up. That was Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com. Get those scores locked in for one of the cleanest backflips this weekend. Big air and a massive save. You got to tell us what you thought at Judgeszone.com.
Toledo, Matt Cody, and Gravedigger coming in with the Morgan & Morgan backflip. An absolute gnarly freestyle run. And you guys have your scores locked in. So let's check out the results. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is... It's a 9.590. We have a new leader. Looking to change, that's our next competitor. Put your hands together for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Time to party. Give it up. That was Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Out of the cab, show your love. Judgeszone.com scoring is open. Less than 20 seconds left. You know the drill. Crown our champion here in Toledo. Judgeszone.com.
Who would have thought that some pink confetti would be exactly what we need to turn up the party here at Monster Jam Freestyle? Jamie Sullivan coming out on the track and absolutely laying it down. And you guys got your scores locked in. Let's check out those results. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a solid score. It's an 8.303. Right now, good enough for second place. Running a freestyle like that, just like Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash delivered, might mean some complications for that Monster Jam truck. When these drivers are pushing the limit so hard with these Monster Jam trucks, it's just sometimes the price that they pay, which is why it's so important for us to have the best in the business with our UNOH technicians. Take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. A perfect beginning to a freestyle run. Confetti everywhere. Jamie Sullivan decides it's time to party. But one thing I love about these freestyle runs is that she is very fast on the freestyle track. She hits that pod no problem with tons of speed, but to be able to regain that type of impact is exactly what makes a champion. We're going to see what this freestyle score does to the rest of the competition as we move on here at Monster Jam.
Monster Jam fans here in Toledo, we've got this truck back on the track right now. Put your arms out. Let's welcome Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. Sets it back down on his BKT tires. Make some noise for that freestyle run from Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. JudgesZone.com, JudgesZone.com, Toledo, help crown our freestyle champion. Score now.
Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy, showing exactly how much control he's got over that 12,000-pound, 1,500 horsepower Monster Jam truck. He's in Plane Crazy, fills the freestyle clock, takes advantage of multiple obstacles out there. We saw some big air, and we saw a little bit of two-wheel action. We're going to see exactly what you thought that run deserved. We got your scores locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy is a great score. It's an 8.380. That's good enough for second place. Next up, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp.
And he saves it! Make some noise, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity! Big air, two-wheel skills, and a massive backflip, putting that truck through the ringer. Let us know what you thought at JudgesZone.com, JudgesZone.com. Lock in your scores.
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, Toledo. Another Morgan and Morgan backflip. Absolutely insane, gnarly, wild, whatever you want to call it. Freestyle run by John Zimmer Jr. And you guys got to score that run. A tough job. I don't envy, so let's check out the results. We have that current score to beat right now, held by Matt Cody in Gravedigger. It's a score of a 9.590. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is a 9.628. Toledo, you got yourselves a new leader.
And that will do it. Give it up for that crazy bull, Fernando Martinez and Toro Loco. Judges zone is open. Scoring is open for the last and final time. Lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
Fernando Martinez comes out and delivers an epic freestyle run. It is tough to be last in the pack, come out after all of those performances, but Fernando Martinez comes out showing that it has no effect on him. He is gunning for those 8 points in that freestyle win, but he's gonna need your help. We got those scores locked in. The final result, let's check it out. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... It's a great score. It's a 9.243, which lands him in third place. Toledo, that means your freestyle winner is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. He got the freestyle win, the racing win, which means all those points totaled up, your overall event champion is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Another fantastic event for Team Terminal Velocity, walking away with the overall event championship for the third time here this weekend, making that points battle, that gap even bigger and bigger for the rest of the competition. Toledo, you helped crown him your overall event champion. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr.
John Zimmer Jr. with a 23 lead so far. Really racking up those points. And it's like I mentioned earlier, it seems like Toledo is your fan base. They love getting terminal. They love getting crazy. What an incredible way to end this weekend. Because once again, you surprised us with another Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Yeah, I was just feeling good. Points were going my way. Truck was going my way. Run was going good. So I figured I might as well just throw in a flip. Over-rotated, but hey, it was pretty sick. It was a good run. Man, I'll take this trophy home again. I'm only an hour and a half down the road, so it's basically like home for me. Taking another win home for the team. Couldn't be happier.
And is there anything you would like to leave the awesome Monster Jam fans of Toledo with before we close out today's event?
But I just want to thank you guys for coming out and supporting us. Every single driver here that drives these trucks, it's been our dreams to come do this. Without you fans in the stands filling these seats, we wouldn't be able to come out here and live our dreams. So thank you guys for coming out and supporting us. We got one more event tonight. We hope to see you there. But Toledo, thank you. This afternoon was awesome. Love you guys.
Let's give it up one more time for your BKT overall event champion and freestyle winner, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
An incredible night culminates with John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity taking that overall event championship for the third time here this weekend. Congratulations to him and his entire team. We had so much fun with these Toledo fans at this event. I mean, Carlos, you were in the stands. They brought the energy.
They really did, and honestly, it's just so much fun. I love when these drivers are a little bit closer to home because they tend to represent their hometowns very well. Their fans come out. John Zimmer Jr., like he said, he's only about an hour and a half from here, so it's basically a hometown event, and it is showing in his freestyle runs, his two-wheel, and obviously racing. What an event.
These drivers are throwing it down, and it's all for you Monster Jam fans. So we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and being a part of our Monster Jam event. On your way out, don't forget to stop at the merchandise stands. Check out the latest Spin Master die-cast trucks. Take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. And don't forget, head to monsterjam.com right now because tickets are on sale for Monster Jam World Finals in Salt Lake City for the first time ever. It is the biggest gathering of our Monster Jam trucks, so we want to see you there. But we want to thank all of you for coming to the Huntington Center. On behalf of my hosting team, Karina Encarnacion, Carlos Sparks, my name is Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.